Hey everybody, it's Roland Comtois. This is our second attempt at being here with you live here Wednesday at 11:11. If you are there, give me a thumbs up so I know that you are present. I think we may be having internet or technical issues this morning. Let's see how it plays out. No, Rita's on. Somebody's on. Thank you. Good morning everybody. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate I appreciate you being here with me this morning. If you are listening somewhere in the world, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, give me a shout out, let me know where you are tuning in from. I would appreciate that, and thank you so much. If you could keep Elisa and her family in your thoughts this morning, that would be greatly appreciated. They've experienced a devastating loss, so if you could do that, if you could keep this young 6 or 7 year old little boy in your thoughts this morning who's going through lots of things, that would be very wonderful. And so let's just kind of hold energy for everybody this morning. I don't know about you, but I'm very happy that it's 55 or 45 degrees. Oh my God. If that wasn't tough, getting through those below zero numbers, I don't know what was, because man, that was hard. I'm glad that it's sunny out today. It's not so gloomy and it's not so heavy, that there's some positive energy. By the way, I've mentioned to you that 2018 is a master year. This is a big year. This is the year. It's a big year. It holds powerful energy. And I reviewed this article from Simone Matthews from Australia about the 1111 number, or the number 11 itself, that she goes on to say in her article that 99% of the people alive today have only had a master number once in their life, either 2009 or 1910. This is now, for me, going to be the second time that I've had that kind of experience. But for some reason, and she says this as well, that it's a very big year. It's a big year. It's a year to reach our potential. It's a year for learning and growing into that potential. It's a year for major transformations and really standing in those transformations and allowing them to happen. It's also, according to her, the number 11 is an intuitive number, that if your intuitions have heightened this year already, if you're feeling more connected or more in tune to spiritual energies, then this is saying that this is the year for you. It also says that it is a clear channel to our subconscious mind. So for those of you that believe in the power of manifestation, and I am into it, man, have I been manifesting things like crazy these days. It's amazing. And I'm wondering now, is it because the channel to that subconscious space is opened and it's just happening very instantly, very quickly? So this is the year for manifestation. It's the year for stretching your intuition. It's the year for recognizing that the channel between the conscious and subconscious mind is wide open. It's a year for high, intense, vibrational energies that are transformative on some level. So this is a good year. It's a very exciting year. Let me give a couple of shout outs to friends out there. David in Cranston, thank you for listening this morning. Sandra in Port Charlotte, Florida, thank you. Allie in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Joan in Cranston, Rhode Island, thank you. Pat in my hometown of Woonsocket, thank you. Margie in Stonington, Connecticut. Lily in Cranston. Indiana in Michigan, thank you so much for being part of this experience this morning. So the first thing on my mind is 2018, and I think I might talk about it week after week. Maybe I remind myself to stay in that consciousness and that awareness that the connections exist and my intuition is heightened and the possibilities are greater and the manifestation is here, all because we are all in the zone. Again, 99% of the world's population have only ever experienced 1 or 2 universal 11 years in their lifetime. So this is a very big opportunity for the entire planet. So we have an opportunity here to step through the doorway, step into the master number, the master energy, and really, really, truly manifest what we need. I'm telling you, the minute I think it, it seems to happen these days. And I don't know, well, I do know why. It's the power of manifestation. It's my belief. It's my intention. And now I understand it could be even a numerological experience where the number 11 is the catalyst for all of this stuff. So Deanna says that things are manifesting quickly, and that she says that her intuition is expanding and opening. Margie said she was born on an 11. Well, you started off on in a great way, so that's an exciting thing. So awesome to you. The second thing that's on my mind this morning, I got to tell you what happened at an event. Man, you can't... I've told you about the purple papers before, right? Look at them all. All those have to be delivered yet. Last night in Rhode Island, there was a very profound moment for me. And there was a young girl, I think she was in her early 30s, I guess, I don't recall now, but she was sitting in the back of the room, and somewhere at the beginning of the presentation, I looked right at her and said, "I'm sorry," in this very intense voice. And she started to cry. I mean, it was profound. And then the purple paper had the message on there about her being 11 years old or some difficulty she went through with her dad at 11 years old. Well, at the end of the presentation, she confirmed every word of that purple paper. It was incredible. But you know what was so amazing last night? I would say that there was a good majority of people in the audience who came to hear an apology last night. Now, I get those apologies now and then. Last night, it was about fathers apologizing to daughters for not being good fathers. I was astounded by that. And the people who needed the apology really suffered through some very horrific grief and loss at the hands of their dads. And so when I was in that space with them, I could feel not only the apology from the father, but I could feel the pain from the kids, from these people. I could feel the pain. I could feel their pain. But at some point I said to somebody, I said, "You have permission to leave the pain in this room, that you no longer have to choose the pain. You don't have to be held hostage by the pain. You don't have to be held captive by the pain. You can be free from the pain." And when I said that to her, her spirit, her energy lightened in some way. It was amazing. It was amazing that out of the 60 or 70 people in the room, there were many people who were getting an apology for one reason or another. Now, I wonder why that's happening. Is it because we're in an 11 year? Is it because the person was ready? Is it because the spirit was ready to apologize? One of the most profound moments of my near-death experience was this. I remember being in that state of leaving my body and getting ready to ascend into the light. As I was ascending into the light, I could see people reviewing their lives and really reviewing where their lives had no love or less love, right? I don't think we're just going to pop up into love. We have to understand love. We have to know love. We have to become love. We have to be love. It's the only way that this works. It's the only way that it works. We have to become a vessel of that love. Now, I need to check in with you to see if you're getting this, because my phone and this camera is doing weird things. So someone give me one quick thumbs up so I know that you're hearing me okay, because it seems to be going in and out. And so I think that maybe part of the reason why this is happening is because the conscious and subconscious mind, they have this channel that's opened, that's allowing the wave of energy, a healing energy, the kind, compassionate, loving energy. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Amanda, for giving me the thumbs up. So maybe something's happening now. Maybe we really are at an amazing juncture. The last time we were at a juncture was in 2012. The time before that was 1993. The time before that was 1976 to 79. The time before that was 1968, 69. So every 10 years or so, there's a transition of some kind. We're in it now. It's an 11-year. It's your opportunity to allow this communication, the inner communication to self, the inner communication to the outer world, to the spiritual world. This is the moment to be in that space. Let me give a couple of shout outs to Susan in Avon, Massachusetts, Marissa in Providence, Connie in Vegas, thank you for joining, Melanie in Johnston, Rhode Island, and Pat in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, thank you. Carol in Manahawkin, New Jersey, thank you so much. And Amanda from Warwick, thank you for being part of the experience this morning. So there is a lot happening here. And I think there's this kind of excitement, an energetic excitement, and things are moving and things are opening and expanding. And please, this has got to be a good day to let go of the stuff that no longer serves you, that doesn't support the goodness and the wellness and the happiness and the joy of who you are. Because this is a new time, a new year, a new beginning. By the way, I'm not someone that ever sets, I never do New Year's resolutions. I've failed. I tried to do this and that. I tried to lose a few pounds over the years. It never works. I just am not good at that. What I am good at is I am in the positive vibration of energy every day. And I think that vibration expands. Now, let me be honest with you. All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not positive every minute of my day. Sometimes I'm a little grouchy. Sometimes people are annoyed by me. You can hear my staff laughing in the background. Sometimes. But honestly, I do work at trying to be in the zone, because that's what serves my soul. And if my soul is happy, then the world I live in is happier. And the people I communicate with and connect with feel that vibration of energy. So let's try it. Let's all try being that in that space and taking the information from Simone Matthews about 2011. Why do I keep saying 2011? Something's going to be happening. I mean, I know 11:18, yeah, I got it, but something's got to be going on. I bet you that there's somebody listening who lost someone in January 2011. Yep, my vision is getting very clear. January, February, and March 2011, an older woman. I don't know anything else about her yet. She died 7 years ago, right around this time. And I have a feeling part of her message is about how she had a chance to expand her heart, her soul. Susan Robillard says, we are human. So I get a little impatient, a little grouchy now and then, a little, I'm sure people around me could come up with some adjectives to describe me. But let's go with the good stuff. Let's go with the stuff that's great. Anyways, so if you're someone out there who's lost, oh, never mind. Diane is writing words that begin with the letter B, which I am not saying live on air. Anyways, oh God, I thank God we can laugh, huh? Because, man, do we have to laugh. Jane Ann, I'm glad that you've had some good news, right? You have good news, Jane? Why don't you share your good news in the stream if it's not too personal? And I've just exposed it all, but thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming. No. Oh, man. My daughter says I'm the only one that laughs at my jokes. I hope somebody out there is laughing with me, not at me. But anyways, laughter is good. So there were several things on my mind this morning. Oh my God.
Thoughts.
just. Oh my God, this is a nut. I'm a nut. Maybe my mother was right.
No.
Maybe my mother was right. And all those and all those bullies that took my glasses off my face and broke them in the street on the way to school said, "You're a nut. There's no such thing as talking to dead people." Or "There's nothing beyond here." Oh, man. Anyways, gosh. I gotta get myself together if we're gonna get to the end of this. Okay, I'm back. No, not yet. I still feel something about this 2011 year. 2012 was the year of change. 93, and I said to you 2009, as she says, and then 18. There's somebody out there who needs help about 2011. And maybe that will evolve. Maybe it will come together. Maybe we'll understand it. Maybe so. Thank you for putting up with me, man. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you very, very much. So the person I'm feeling is someone who passed in 2011, though not 2012. It's 2011. It's in around this time. I can't release that energy for some reason. So maybe we'll come to understand why that is so important and so significant. Anyways, a couple of purple papers I want to share with you this morning. Mary Louise. Mary Louise was completely finished with all of it highlighted in yellow. Okay, 1/11/11. My sister passed. Who was that? It just went right through. 1/11/11. That may be where we need to go. So Mary Louise says, I knew about 6 months before I passed that I was not going to recover. My doctor said more time, but there wasn't that much more time. I found a sense of relief or release before I left. I am better, it says. I love you so much. The second message comes from Angelina. Angelina came to the end of her life with peace, and she talks about her